Hey, my fellow investors, it's Julius here. It's around 7 in the morning. So I decided to shoot a morning video before I head out to work. Every 2 weeks, I invest money in my portfolio, either Robinhood or Vanguard. Sometimes I buy new stocks, meaning that I will add to my portfolio. If I don't have Ford, if I feel like Ford is a buy, I'll go ahead and buy it. But most cases, I just add on to what I have. So far, I have 29 stocks with Robinhood. And unless a company comes up and I like their fundamentals, they're paying a good dividend, and then I look at their track record, that's when I'll get into a new holding. But in most cases, I'm going to keep on adding on to what I have because I truly believe in the companies I have. But then I also have a small portion of growth stocks that I'm just watching. I put in a little bit of money. And that's money that even if, of course, it's not good to lose money, of course. But there's some stocks that I put just a little bit of money that if something happens, even if I lose that money, it won't affect me that much. But like I say, you don't have to do it. I do it because it's like I like the companies, but their fundamentals are a little bit shaky. So what I would do is I'll just buy and hold and put a little bit of money and see how they work out. If they don't perform that well, I'll sell them off. Even if I lose $100 or $200, of course I know that's a lot of money, but it's not going to affect me in the long run. But most of my companies that I invest in are blue chip companies. These are companies with a good track record. I've researched on and I use on a daily basis. That gives me like a better idea of what I'm investing in. That even if I'm to go buy gas at a gas station and I use ExxonMobil, I know this is one of the companies that I own in my portfolio. When I go out there and I buy an iPhone, I'm not saying I have an iPhone, I think it's overpriced, but there's so many people, actually millions and millions of people all over the world that are addicted to iPhone. So by me owning an Apple share, it works to my advantage. Walmart, you go there shopping almost every day. Why not own a stock of Walmart? All you have to do is buy the share, hold it, and someone else out there is working for you instead of actually owning your own business. Because when you own your own business, you have to be actively involved. What I'm trying to build here is a form of passive income that when I retire, I don't have to do anything and money will still come in. But when you own a business like a restaurant, you can't just tell me you're going to go to an island and leave someone else run your business. Always going to be involved. Even when you own real estate, you're still going to be involved. Even if you get a manager to run your properties, you're still going to be involved. But for me, all I have to do is get my phone, look at the stock market, see how it's performing, sell when I want to, buy when I want to. And every month or every 3 months, I get paid. Truly, I believe the best way to reach financial freedom is through the stock market. People think when you buy a house, it's an investment, yes. The only way you can see returns is by selling the house. That goes back to buying growth stocks. Only way I can see returns is by selling my holding. On the other hand, me having dividend stocks, I don't have to sell my holding. All I have to do is collect dividends. So that is why I hold dividend paying stocks, that even when I retire, I can still get paid. But then I also let my stocks sit in my portfolio that even my kids can benefit from it. And even during recession, when companies are dropping, like what happened last year in March, they think about dividends. These companies will still pay you dividends. I was still collecting checks even through the pandemic when the stocks were falling. The problem with growth stocks, if we are into a recession where companies are losing over 30% and then you don't have no dividends coming in, you're going to be forced to sell and then you're going to make losses. It's an opinion, and I don't want you to go based on my opinion. Do your research and see what works for you. Most of the things I talk about on this channel is building passive income, and the only way we can build passive income is by building a dividend-paying portfolio. My goal is maybe if I get to a point where I have enough money, I'll start investing into physical properties. Like rental properties. But that's a story for another day. But that's something that I've been thinking about in the long run. Like kind of get more diversified and invest in physical properties. But for now, I'm actually have another portion under my portfolio where I invest in what we call REITs. REITs do the same thing like you'd own a physical property. But for me, my input is less compared to someone who owns a physical property. One of my best stocks that I've been talking about, and if you do your research, you'll find out that this is one of the greatest companies you can own in your portfolio. That's a Realty Income. Because Realty Income owns all these buildings you see, all these pharmacy buildings like Walgreens, 7-Elevens, and they're so diversified that they're everywhere. They're in Europe, they're here, they're owning over 6,500 properties. Why not take advantage? Do your research. You know, there's so much money out there to be made, but you just have to be there waiting for these opportunities to come. Or you gotta look for them, because sometimes waiting is not good enough. You may wait and wait and wait, and that chance will never come. Anyway, I'm done with talking. I think I've talked a lot. So anyway, today I'm going to show you the 4 stocks that I'm going to invest in. So this week, actually 2 weeks, it's been 2 weeks since the last time I put money into my portfolio. I'm putting $400. So this week I'm buying 4 stocks just like I did I think 2 weeks ago. And if you want to find out what I'm buying this week, make sure you've smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Guys, when you subscribe, it makes me feel like my content is being watched and people are interested in what I put out there. And even if you don't like what I put out, I always ask for a comment below. Kind of like, you know, tell me what you don't like. I mean, you can never please everyone. Some people are just negative people. They just don't like your content, either because they can't do it themselves or they're just hating for no reason. So we're always gonna have those people. But then there are those people who actually see that the content maybe is lacking something. So by you smashing the like button doesn't help, but also you just disliking the video doesn't help as well. But leaving a comment does, because I read all the comments left behind. And I know this is a small channel, it's just growing. I'm going to see it through, and every week or every day, whatever I get time, I'll drop a video, you know, of my progress. So you can be inspired, you know, because I get inspired by watching YouTube videos, and that's how I got started with investing in the stock market. But at the same time, I also want to inspire someone else so that maybe they can start this journey. This journey is not tough. It's not hard to start. It just takes sacrifice and taking that risk and beginning the journey. Anyway, thanks for subscribing. See you on the other side. Hey guys, welcome back. So taking a look at my portfolio, currently sitting at $20,156.96. For the past 1 week, you can see the stock market has been performing really good. It's up by $863.37. And for the past 1 month, I'm up by $1,000.96. I'm not going to go through the past 3 months and 1 year. It's going to be in red. Like I told you before, I moved $15,000 at the beginning of the year. So the first stock I'm going to invest in is Energy Transfer. This is a very good dividend paying stock. I'm going to invest, let me see, $100. So that's $100 investing in Energy Transfer. I'm going to continue buying into this stock because I believe in it. It pays a very good dividend. You can see currently I have 285 shares, average cost of $7.41, and my market value is over $2,400. The other stock that I'm going to invest in is AT&T. I'm going to put another $100, you know, worth of. You can see I have 49.4 shares in this stock with an average cost of $32.40, with a market value of $1,470. And you can see my total return is negative $130.70. I'm still down with the AT&T, but AT&T is a very good dividend paying stock. So I'm going to continue doing what I've been doing, putting more and more money. So the other stock that I want to buy into is a Realty Income. And I'm going to put another $100 into Realty Income. Currently I have 14.6 shares with an average cost of $60.77. And the market value of $940. Total return is for only $48. And this is an example to show you that it's appreciating in value, and at the same time it pays me a monthly dividend. And I'm going to continue putting more and more money into this stock. You can see that it pays 23 cents every month. Right now, I just received $3. I mean, that's a small amount of money, but the more I grow this, I put more money into this stock, the more my dividend is going to grow. Lastly, where I'm going to put my money is in a company. This is an electric car company, NIO. I mean, some people call it the Chinese Tesla. I'm going to put $100 in NIO. NIO has not been, I mean, actually, even if you look at Tesla, all electric cars have not been performing that well for the last 2 weeks. You can see I'm down by $28.80. And I have 11 shares. This is not a dividend paying stock. Like I told you, I have a small portion of stocks that I own for just kind of like, just watching them and see how they are. But I'm not going to go over $1,000 into this account. No, I'm just going to put just a little bit of money. So anyway, those were my 4 stocks that I just bought. That is Energy Transfer for its dividend. I have AT&T for its dividend. And I also believe in that company as well. Then in my third company that I put my $100 was a Realty Income. That's a monthly dividend paying stock. Then lastly, I put $100 into NIO because NIO has been struggling for the last 2 weeks. So I decided to take advantage. Hopefully, this content, guys, I mean, this gives you an idea of how I invest my money through what we call dollar cost averaging. Sometimes I don't go with that rule. I just keep on investing. Sometimes I take advantage. And if I was to have more money, I'll put more money into companies that are struggling and I'm still owning. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. You always appreciate when you do so. Leave a comment below, share the video. Let everyone get this information. And also subscribe to the channel. Just watching and you move on doesn't help, because it doesn't help this video to get to the right people that needs to get to. So if you feel like this video or content or my content in general is helpful to you, please subscribe, share the video to people out there who need it. We all need this information, So anyway, thank you for watching. See you in my next video.